live from Snoop Dogg's compound in Inglewood, California. I'm your host, Tattoo, giving you a recap of Week 3 and looking forward to Week 4, all the way live from Providence, Rhode Island and Brooklyn, New York. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show, and it's all brought to you by our friends at cbdMD. This is all about the Big 3. Let's go.
Week 3, Big 3, Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, why y'all doing pick and roll jump shots? You know damn well they're gonna switch it. He's gonna try to take somebody down to the post. Come on, let's make it realistic. He's gonna try to take somebody down to the post. Ain't nobody hard showing.
100,000, me and you one-on-one. 100,000, me and you one-on-one. Give him 100,000, me and him. He can put 200 up. I put 100.
It's been a good vibe. Anytime you can travel around the United States, family and friends, meet up with your old teammates you played with, played against. You know, it's all love, it's all good.
Must win. You know, we 0-2. Should have won our first game. Last game we had a tough matchup. Should have won that one, but it's a must win for us. We got to come on and win this. We can't get in the hole, man. Only 8 games, try to get to that playoff, try to win a championship.
Work hard, have fun. Tri-State on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tri-State.
Hey, boot gang, boot gang.
Dr. J. Julia serving now with Tri-State today. So his former Philadelphia teammate Steve Mix, the mayor, is coaching Tri-State. Nate Robinson slips it to Stoudemire instead with the slam. DeSalve Richardson, who has 5 early points for Tri-State. Emmett, nice move on Jay Rich to answer for Three's Company. Makes such a difference, such a momentum swing within a 3-on-3 game. Thompson with the step, Max Seal, easy finish.
We gotta force ourselves to the line, we gotta force ourselves to the plate. We gotta break ourselves out of this mode. As we said, that we gotta get our energy back. That's good defense.
Expanded their games, and the way to expand your game is practice and preparation, watching film. It's gotten better and better.
To shoot for Tri-State.
In that situation, I think as the game moves on, you'll see Stoudemire spin.
4-point shot for Nate Robinson, Rainmaker. There it is.
Because he loses that component to his game, but not Stoudemire.
Right back to work. We've hit 37. Tri-State a 13.
When DJ get back in, let him post me. Let him see if he can score one first. He missed the first one.
Yeah, I know.
So let him see if he can post. Don't come double early and get him no easy post.
To 6-2 Three's Company run. Maxiel turns and scores against Diawara. All of a sudden, they're back within 7. Free throws not going down for either side in Birmingham. DeMar Johnson lets it fly and scores. They were waiting for that all day. 4-point contest. Robinson crossover. Hangs and hits. And it's point game coming up for Tri-State. Inside, Johnson blocked. They can win it here. Short, Stoudemire ripped out, but counted. Goaltending to win it for Tri-State. They will count the basket, and the ball game is over. Tri-State with their first win here in 2019.
We have to go right now without y'all. They got us tired. Maybe posting my little ass up. I gotta get back in the gym. I gotta get strong. All these post-ups. What's up, Spike and Miss Pearson? Whew. We needed that win. Thank you, man.
And back inside Legacy Arena here in Birmingham. Game number 2 of our triple header. It's the Aliens and Ballhogs, both seeking their first win in this Big 3 season.
More and more, I talk to a lot of the guys, at breakfast or practice, have so much left in the tank.
Well, today, Bill Simmons had tweeted, can the Lakers start signing guys from the Big 3, or do they have to wait until the Big 3 season ends?
But he's going to have to be a little bit more selfish and look for his shots because they need his scoring.
Scalabrine did his best with Oden, ripping the jersey to no avail. McDonald back in. Blocked away by Odin. Stevenson now drills the three in the right spot at the right time. Rush off the Holland screen. Brandon Rush, couple of baskets the last few trips. Four to shoot. Childress for three. Tapped out. Stevenson wide open. That time he knocks it down.
When I think guard Rush when he gets off the bus. That's
there
what
he
it
is. He's got 13 points now. Second effort, Rush came away with it. Odin backdoor, Rush turns too much. It's the bunny, but the Aliens, third opportunity.
Look for a left-handed shot.
Boom, right on cue. Odin hounded by McDonald. Rush, open lane. Slammed down by Greg Oden, and the Aliens are 1 point from victory.
Greg Oden opened up that play.
With Owens and Oden. Andre Owens, the captain, wins it for the Aliens. Their first in franchise history. 51-39 over the Bullhawks in Birmingham, Alabama. Game number 3 on CBS Sports Network, and it's the Ghost Ballers undefeated against Gilbert Arenas and the Enemies.
Home and did some rehab, and now he's back playing.
Davis was blocked, but Davis finds a way. Both teams have extended the floor, to say the least. Craig Smith gets it back.
That's the advantage that the Enemies had.
Tipped, but snared by Moon. Davis catch and shoot. Ricky Davis knocks it down. Nice answer for the Ghost Ballers. Played 2 NBA games. Entry to Smith. Spins and a nice touch.
The Ghost Ballers haven't had much success on the switch with Royce White, trying to attack Royce White. Ghost Ballers somewhat of an inside presence.
And Royce White with the touch, and the Enemies take a 26-18 lead into the break.
What are you doing your damage at? Get your down there and get it done.
No block, y'all. Coming. We're going to turn this thing on right here, man.
Interior presence, Ghost Ballers have not had a match for him. There it is. Taylor again from the same 4-point circle, and that changes this one. Enemies in a good spot now.
Yeah, normally that's like a layup for Mike Taylor. He just unfortunately didn't finish it.
Enemies 5 points away. White switched on a move. No look. Arenas. Yes! Agent Zero sets a point game for the Enemies.
On time, on target pass.
For the win. Gilbert Arenas knocks it down. Game over in Birmingham. Enemies a winner.
No. I apologize because in a situation when it's rolling like that, I want to ride it until it finishes up. Okay? Good job, Gilbert. That 4-pointer, you still want it?
I was like, I gotta try it.
Hey, I thought that one was going to hit the corner backboard.
That's all, man. Listen, 2 in a row. Let's continue. Next week, who do we got next week?
We in Providence, baby.
No, who do we have?
Homecoming.
It's the Aliens.
Hey.
And they won today, right? Yeah, I ain't worried about them.
Come out here, get this bucket.
But listen, when we're up a significant amount, let's just beat the shit up. Just get at it.
This week, Player of the Week goes to Tri-State Amari Stoudemire with a standout performance that's leading to his workout with some NBA teams. We ain't hating, we support. Good luck, Amari. We're with you on this one. The Enemies, Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zero, had some words for the league at the press conference. Check this out.
Y'all can make it easy and just give us the win, or we can go out there and beat your ass for everybody.
Get official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com. You can get league and team apparel, including jerseys, jackets, hats, and more. Store.big3.com. Big 3. Now that's a magic number. Got the homies balling out for the whole damn summer in that 4-point circle with that ghost baller.
Next weekend, the Big 3 is back on CBS. Sunday, the Big Three is in Brooklyn for some real New York City street ball at Barclays Arena. Amari Stoudemire makes his Big Apple return as Tri-State faces ISO Joe, Lisa Leslie, and the triplets. Then, Josh Smith and Rashard Lewis go toe-to-toe when the Bivouac square off with the three-headed monsters. It's Big 3 weekend in CBS, fast, physical, and a whole lot of fun. Basketball season's just getting started.
Download the Big 3 app in the App Store and Google Play Store. Exclusive content, stats, highlights, merch, everything you want to know about the Big 3, download the Big 3 app and get it.
Hey, it's your boy Tattoo. We are all the way live from Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Season 3, Week 3 of the Big 3, all the way live on CBS. ATL, y'all ready? I see you got a San Diego jersey on. Who'd you come to see, man?
Everyone, man. I'm just excited.
You bring the kids out, man, ready to have a good time? Yeah! Did you come from Charlotte or what?
Sir, last week, 8 days ago.
How was it in Charlotte, man?
It was a blasty blast, you know.
It's about that time, you know. It's my birthday today. The only gift I need is a win, a few more followers on Instagram, at Lisa Leslie, don't forget. But otherwise, Team Triplets.
It's always great to come back in this arena, play in front of these fans, have a little fun, and most importantly, let's get that dub, baby.
Welcome to the ATL. We're in the A, Atlanta, Georgia, inside State Farm Arena, home of the Atlanta Hawks. It's Week 3 of the Big 3 here on CBS.
It's going to be an interesting game because we got a lot of Atlanta folks playing tonight, so we'll see how the emotions run. But, you know, I tell our guys all the time, we got to be on the attack. If you're the aggressor and you're on the attack, it's the team that gets in the penalty first and controls the game from 30 points on. The game's going to go back and forth up to that point, but when it gets to be 30 points, that's when you have to have your lockdown defense.
I go one-on-one with CBS's Big 3, Jim Jackson, to give his prediction on Bivouac versus Triplets. But does he even give predictions? Hanging out with CBS Big 3 official correspondent, the one and only Jim Jackson. Really quick, Jim, I just want to get your take on one of the biggest games of Big 3 that's happening Week 3. Joe Johnson taking on his former teammate Josh Smith. Bivouac versus Triplets. Talk about it.
You know, Triplets right now rolling. Lisa Leslie has the team on top. I think Joe is playing probably the best basketball. But Josh wants to prove, too, that he's coming back home and he can play. But the beauty about the league is the competitive nature of it, and teams getting better each week. So it's a continuation of what Cube and Jeff Quantinus wants, which is each team getting better, more competitive. The fans love it. It's going to be some great games today.
Can we get a prediction from Jim Jackson? Or
prediction. It's going to be some good games.
There it is, man. The one and only Jim Jackson, CBS Big 3. You know what it is. Let's go. Two former Atlanta Hawks went one-on-one. Josh Smith and Joe Johnson. But it was all about Joe Johnson's comeback game. Boy, it was sweet. Check it out.
Joe Johnson and the triplets are hot to Joe. No ordinary Joe.
Big Baby of Power had the whole crowd going crazy as he was ejected. If you missed it, check this out.
Big Camper and Big Baby just got ejected.
We saw that coming.
Look at Big Baby.
If there was an award for best entertainer, it would be Big Baby.
Undefeated Killer Threes took on the undefeated three-headed monsters. Frank Nitti just put the dunk on Sweet Lou Rashard Lewis.
Killer Threes, Frank Nitti.
Bivouac Wills Bynum has been balling with another sweet move. Oh my goodness, he's on fire. Three-headed monsters, Rashard Lewis with the 4-point shot. They don't call him Sweet Lou for nothing. Big 3 is all about big stars. Shout out to the one and only number 21 Atlanta Hawks. Dominique Wilkins came out. Little Scrappy, Gerald Wallace, and Atlanta Housewives Candy Burris all showed up to the Big 3. How was your experience here with the Big 3, man?
It was beautiful. It was
beautiful, man. I got my wife, my son. Man, we had a ball.
Man, all good, man. We hope to see you perform next time we're in ATL, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Then I had all my partners out there. Rio, Chalmers, Stack, and Big Baby. Big Baby did it. He made an event.
Oh, yeah.
He made an event.
He made it right, man.
I know Q was like, man, okay. But he made an event this
Well,
time.
man, we want to thank you for coming out, man, especially here in your hometown with ATL, man.
Welcome.
Little Scrappy, your boy Tattoo. This is all about the Big Three.
All out the faucet, baby.
Coming up next, our Big Three guests of the week. Enemies, Craig Smith, the Rhino, is in the building.
The Aliens' Shannon Brown is an above-the-rim specialist, but Agent Zero can score from anywhere at any time, and he's definitely not afraid to pull the trigger.
Yeah, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube, and y'all know what it is. I'm bringing the Big Three to your city. That's right, hard-nosed, competitive 3-on-3 basketball done at the pro level in your town. Where you gonna be when the Big Three is in your city? I know I'm gonna be there, and I expect to see you in the place, baby.
You got that Enemies hat, man.
Yeah, I got a support. Shout out Enemies, Gilbert, Royce, Frank.
How is it working and playing with those guys? As you know, from the NBA to the leagues that you've played for, now here with the Big Three, playing with Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zero, Lamar Odom, Royce White. But you, I gotta say, Craig Smith, first of all, answer that right there. What's it like playing with those guys?
Well, it's an honor, first and foremost. I mean, to play with some all-stars and some guys who won some championships is always a great opportunity. And I mean, I'm very thankful to have this opportunity to play with guys who have like very high IQs of the game. And it's been a wonderful experience so far. I mean, right now
2-1 looks good to me, right?
It's good, yeah.
Averaging 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, man. You gotta love that, right?
I gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. It feels good. I haven't played basketball in a long time, so just to come out on this stage and to really showcase my skills that's what's up.
And then you play for Hong Kong, Jerusalem. So how did that go? You know, from NBA playing for these teams overseas, and then getting a call for the Big Three. Who makes that call? How did you get involved with the Big Three?
Well, the shout out to Thomas Scott. He hit me up and said, "Hey, Rhino, I think this would be a good opportunity for you just to come and try out." But having those experiences, I think in Jerusalem and China really prepared me for this, because those are very, very physical leagues. Not to say the NBA is not, but it's a little bit different. And I think I was just really ready for this opportunity because I had a life experience overseas. I think when you go overseas and you play basketball, it's more than basketball. You're understanding you're being a part of a different culture,
right?
Understanding new systems, you know. So it was really something that I felt like really helped me and prepared me just for life in general.
And now being a part of the Big Three, what do you want out of this? What's your goals of being a part of the Big Three? Continuing with Big Three, you know, helping others. What do you see yourself going from here, man?
I'm a firm believer of inspiring people. So I do things where I go out and I talk to kids about just you can do anything that you put your mind to. And I think just by being on this platform, it's really helping the kids out even more that I've been talking to, because they get to see me live my truth and obviously have my moment. And like I said, we're playing with Hall of Fame players and players who've been really popular in the league. And just to have that opportunity to share this platform with my brothers, I think it's really cool. And just to help the league grow itself. Not only that, and then just tell everybody and let everybody know the Black Rhino can get buckets.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, because, you know, does it kind of upset you, though, that everybody that was expecting, you know, Agent Zero, first draft, Royce White, Lamar Odom, and you kind of were in the back lane, kind of, you know, nobody really, you know, gave you that kind of, not respect, but, you know, the expectation.
Yeah, it's been a story of my life. I've been a Fairfax kid. I thought I should have went to UCLA or USC. I didn't get those opportunities, and I think...
And it's got to be dope to show it in the Big Three, right? And you're getting recognition now.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just like, I think from those experiences helped me now to, I don't even care about that, because I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm just going to go and show you.
Okay, well, Saturday we're in Providence, Rhode Island, and you're taking on another new team to the Big Three, the Aliens. They're 1-2. They got big dogs on there, Greg Oden, AO. Diego, Andre Owens, they got Shannon Brown, they got a good squad. If they're watching right now, let's say all the aliens are watching right now, look into that camera and tell them what to expect this Saturday in Providence, Rhode Island, man.
You gonna expect a full steaming Rhino with the Stampede behind him charging. I'm coming to play. This is an opportunity, like I said, of a lifetime, and I'm trying to be in the moment. I'm gonna take advantage of every opportunity. And I know you guys gonna try to, like Gio and them guys gonna try to bang me around inside, but they gonna have to guard me too and step out on that Rhino Island. So
there it is, man. The Rhino is in full effect. He means business, man. Second in scoring right now in the Big Three. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. Providence, Rhode Island. It's going down, big3.com/tickets, or you can check us out on CBS, the CBS Sports Network. This is all about the Big Three. Just really quick, man. Craig, do you ever get like people telling you like Friday things like, hey, Craig, get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. You win some, you lose some.
I'm just saying, shout out to Q, man. That's been the story of my life. Ever since Friday came out and I explained to everybody, what's your name? Craig.
Craig.
Like, you ain't got to lie, Craig, or just like, Craig.
Well, you know what? In the Big Three, you're known as the Rhino, the one and only Craig Smith. Enemies 2-1. Good luck this weekend in Providence, Rhode Island. This is all about the Big Three. We're coming back right after this.
Get official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com. You can get league and team apparel, including jerseys, jackets, hats, and more. Store.big3.com.
Al Jefferson is 6'10", athletic, and fierce. A nightmare matchup for just about anyone, but Stat's got a message for Big L. And that message is, you're mine.
Download the Big 3 app in the App Store and Google Play Store. Exclusive content, stats, highlights, merch, everything you want to know about the Big 3, download the Big 3 app and get it.
It's time for Tattoo's Big 3 questions of the week. I go one-on-one with Three's company, Drew Gooden. 3 things you must do before you get out there on the court.
Man, 1, stretch. 2, a cup of coffee, and 3, get stretched by Drew Cleary right here.
No, you take sugar and cream with that coffee?
No, I'm drinking it straight. Dark. I like it dark, just like my heme.
Big 3 is all about the kids too. Corsley Edward III hits the floor and asks some of your favorite Big 3 players some of the coolest questions. Go ahead, Corsley, take it away.
Hello, it's Corsley Edwards here. I'm gonna ask my favorite Big 3 players what their favorite things are. I'm gonna start with Andre Owens. What's his favorite movie?
Listen to me, Corsley Edwards III, my young fella. My favorite movie is He Got Game.
Back at it again. I'm gonna be asking my dad what's his favorite candy is.
Hey kid, this your father speaking, Corsley Edwards, and my favorite candy is Harborough's Gummy Bears.
I know you like basketball, but what's another favorite sport you love?
Hey, this is White Mama Brian Scalabrini, and my other favorite sport is pickleball, of course.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Lisa Leslie's son, coach of triplets, MJ2. It's on you.
You know what I do? It's MJ2. And here today, I have a question for Michael Rappaport. My favorite movie is Endgame. So today I'm going to ask Michael Rappaport, since he is an actor, what's your favorite movie?
MJ2, this is Michael Rappaport. I would say my favorite movie of all time is Friday. It's the Big 3, baby.
My favorite food is enchiladas. And I'm going to ask Alan Anderson, what's your favorite food?
What's up, MJ2? This is Double A, Alan Anderson, and my favorite food is some barbecue salmon.
Today I have a question from my mom, Lisa Leslie. My favorite song is Old Town Road by Lil Nas X, and any other song by Imagine Dragons. So Lisa Leslie, what's your favorite song?
Hey MJ2, I'm so proud of you. And my favorite song is So High by John Legend, because that's what we played when your dad and I got married. And our love is still so high. I love you.
Shout out to Adidas and the Young 3 in Birmingham, Alabama. If you don't know, now you know. Check this.
Big 3 and Adidas, you know what time it is. It's all about the Young 3. Hey, if you was ever a kid, this is the place you want to be.
Young 3 is really just to get you guys out the house, have a little fun, get a chance to be instructed by some of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Big 3!
Young 3!
Big 3!
Young 3!
Big 3! Young 3! Big 3!
Coming up next, it's about that time to break down all the games for Week 4 with Director of Big 3 Basketball Operations, Thomas Scott.
Josh Smith came out looking to mix it up hard in his Big 3 debut. Now, 2017 MVP Rashard Lewis is looking to take the new guy to school.
I think they might be looking at it like, man, you got out. Now, you know, our kids can, you know, they see they can get out. And I hope that's the message that I sent to all the, not just, you know, Goodwater, where I'm from, but the people in Alexander City, Sylacauga, the closer. This the woods, so. Oh, they jamming in here.
Oh, they knew we were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Mike.
I'm not saying your name.
Oh, one more thing. Yeah, so you run this house, huh?
Right now. I'd like to be there to push him, you know.
That's your backbone, right?
Yeah, this is my third vertebrae. And keep me straight, man.
Short. We talked that night and never stopped.
The wall of shame right here. I thought I was just going to, you know, play basketball, try and be a hometown hero, just get a regular job. The night that they retired this jersey, I almost shed a few tears, man. Did we see what she got in them pots? We might need to kick our shoes off. Them old everything you know, you follow it. Ooh, you make it look so good, don't you?
This is where the heart is, though.
Right.
Oh, yes, of course.
Right. Back in the day, we couldn't stay in the house. You don't have to be trapped, you know, in your surroundings. Hit a trail and been in some trees and everything. Y'all over the place.
And out here, you were on your own.
I went trading for the world. You know, I know some, you know, with the music videos, and I don't even think a lot of those guys that rap that stuff actually do it, but the people that see it, they think like, that's how I gotta live. You don't have to fault in it. Them the messages I like to send. Cause it seems like I know everybody around here. This my cousin, that's my cousin, that's my cousin. This all we got, so we just make the most of it. This make me appreciate everything. Oh, the older we got, it's like they was dropping off. Every last one of them gone. When we were younger, all this was
alive.
This is the one clothing store we had. And I be telling people, man, it's a small town, boy, everybody close around here. You go to sleep with that door open, they might come close it and tell you, hey, I closed your door last night. This is where I was getting buckets at, man. You walked in this thing, you know it's game time. Cause no scouts are coming in here. I was all over the place. Because I love the game. And then some of the places that I played, they didn't even pay us. I mean, it was either come back home to this and make nothing, or stand there and hopefully they bring me my $300. I just love to smile. They think that's what hurt me. They didn't think I was taking the game serious. It's a blessing to be where I am because of this place. That's my pops, right? Clean him up a little bit. People used to tell me, like, man, boy, your daddy thighs this big. He can jump, you know, touch the top of the square. You see the yellow jacket? I put the yellow jacket on there one day.
Here in Goodwater, this town is who you are.
Right.
Where you came from.
Right.
The people that we ran into, those are the people behind you. Yeah. This man is who made you.
That's who made me, man. Did what I had to do and made the most of my opportunity. I didn't give up, and I ain't gave out yet. I don't know if I'm ever gonna stop playing basketball. The love of the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to break down Week 4 of the Big 3 as the Big 3 heads on over to Providence, Rhode Island. The one and only Big 3 Director of Basketball Operations, Big 3 expert, Thomas Scott. What's good, man?
What's up, Tattoo?
How you feeling, my brother?
Great.
Okay, it's about that time. Let's break it down. We're going to kick things off on CBS Sports Network. The 2-1 2018 Big 3 champions Power taking on 2-1 Ghost Ballers.
Ooh, yeah, Power's a little banged up. You know, big baby. But
They're getting Corey Maggette back, and maybe even Quentin Richardson.
That's going to be nice.
That's going to work in their favor, but it's still going to be a dogfight because Ghost Ballers, they're coming back off of a loss, and you know, they're trying to bounce back.
Yeah, man, and not to throw nothing in your face right now, but you can't bet against the Ghost Ballers, T. You know me, you can't be betting against the Ghost Ballers.
Yep.
You know, it's going to be a good game. I definitely can see this going either way.
Yes.
And shout out to Ricky Davis, too, balling right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, let's move it on over to the 1 and 2 aliens taking on the 2 and 1 enemies. We just had the Rhino on the show, and also these are 2 new teams to the Big 3. What's your take on this game?
I'm happy for the aliens to get their first win as an expansion team, but I think enemies, their chemistry, the way that they're playing right now, Craig Smith is stepping up. You got Royce White, that's more of a triple-double type of big man that you rarely get to see.
Right.
And Gilbert Arenas is making shots. We'll see,
For
you
sure.
know, but enemies look like they might have to take this one.
Okay, man, and you know, usually you say someone's O must go when you got an undefeated team. These teams need a freaking win.
Yeah.
You got the 0-3 Threes Company taking on the 0-3 Ball Hogs.
Yep.
Thomas Scott, what you got to say about this one?
Oh, man, you know, nobody wants to be at the bottom of the barrel. You know, you want to just at least take one step up.
Yes.
So this is going to be a dogfight. Both teams struggling, having a little bit of chemistry issues. Let's see if they can figure it out.
Absolutely, man. Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Big 3 Director of Basketball Operations right after this, and we get ready to break down Brooklyn, New York, Week 4. This is all about the Big 3.
Yeah, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube, and y'all know what it is. I'm bringing the Big 3 to your city. That's right, hard-nosed, competitive 3-on-3 basketball done at the pro level in your town. Where you gonna be when the Big 3 is in your city? I know I'm gonna be there, and I expect to see you in the place, baby.
And we're back, your host Tattoo here, hanging out with Big 3 Director of Basketball Operations, Thomas Scott, as we break down Week 4, as we do every week for you right here on All About the Big 3. Brooklyn, New York, we are in the house. Are you ready for this, Thomas Scott?
Man, I can't wait. Mecca basketball.
Absolutely. Let's start things off. Triplets, Tri-State. You got an undefeated team taking on the 1 and 2 Tri-State. What you got to say about this one?
Oh, man, you know, Joe Johnson brought his team back last week. It's going to be exciting against Tri-State. But guess what? Nate Robinson is back in New York.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited about that. So it could go either way, but triplets are undefeated. It's going to be a dogfight. I can't wait.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Tri-State on this one, giving the triplets their first defeat, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Amari Stoudemire and Nate Robinson back in New York. It's going to be a good situation for these guys, man. Okay, 1 and 2 Bivouac taking on the 2 and 1 three-headed monsters. Break it down.
It's going to be a tough one, man. I just love watching Will Bynum out there. I'm sorry, this is a selfish basketball fan. That dude is just putting people on roller skates.
Hey, he got the moves.
Oh, it's just so fun to watch, but they got to get it done. They're struggling at the end to just finish the games, but you know, at the end of the day, hey, three-headed monsters, they got the history, they got the chemistry, the veterans, and
they got a coach like Gary Payton, man.
And they're deep. Hey, man, I don't want to say who's going to win. You say.
I got three-headed monsters. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid to say it. I don't bite my tongue here, man. This is all about the Big 3. 1 and 2 trilogy. 2017 Big 3 champions taking on the other undefeated. There's only 2 undefeated teams right now in the Big 3. Killer Threes. I see you repping them, man.
Yeah, I'm repping. You know, I get down with everybody. I'm happy for King to get his first win this year. But you know, Killer Threes, they had the best game of the season so far.
For sure.
And the way it went down, Franklin Sessions, Frank Liddy,
Stack.
Dante Green, Stack. They're looking pretty good, and you know I got to reward them by wearing the shirt. I'm gonna give them this for the day.
As you should, man.
But yeah.
So which team is it gonna be next week, man?
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to go with Killer Threes on this one,
all
man.
Right, man.
I'll boldly say that. Killer Threes, they're looking tough right now.
Okay, guys, it's all going down in Brooklyn, New York. Don't forget, man, we're gonna have an amazing halftime show with the one and only Jim Jones. Get your tickets at big3.com/tickets. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in Brooklyn where you need to be at, make sure you're watching us all the way live on CBS Sports Network. Thomas Scott, Big 3 Director of Basketball Operations, as you do every single week, Big 3 expert. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all about the Big 3. We'll be back right after this.
Big 3. Now that's a magic number. Got the homies balling out for the whole damn summer in that 4-point circle with that ghost baller.
Next weekend, the Big 3 is back on CBS. Sunday, the Big 3 is in Brooklyn for some real New York City street ball at Barclays Arena. Amari Stoudemire makes his Big Apple return as Tri-State faces ISO Joe, Lisa Leslie, and the triplets. Then, Josh Smith and Rashard Lewis go toe-to-toe when the Bivouac square off with the three-headed monsters. It's Big 3 weekend in CBS, fast, physical, and a whole lot of fun. Basketball season's just getting started.
Big 3's heading on over to Brooklyn, New York this Sunday, and we got a special live performance at halftime from the one and only Jim Jones. We gonna be balling out there in Brooklyn. Wow, hey Jim, let them know yourself, man.
On July 14th, I will be at the Barclays going brazy. We gonna ball them out, we ain't gonna stall them out. El Capo will be in the building for the 3-on-3 at the Barclays. Ice Cube, what's up, my brother? It's a pleasure. I will be pulling up. That's Jim Jones, Capo, Dipset will be in the building for the 3-on-3 at the Barclays on July 14th. Be there, be square. You heard square's not allowed. We all round like a basketball bounce. You heard me?
Want to thank you so much for watching this week. Of course, want to thank our special guest of the week, Craig Smith, also known as the Rhino. Want to thank Snoop Dogg for the compound. And we got to thank cbdMD, the official sponsor of the Big 3. Don't forget to get your tickets at big3.com/tickets and follow us on our social media platforms at the Big 3. From the entire team here at All About the Big 3, I'm your host, Tattoo. We'll see you next week.